Okay.
Steve, obviously disappointing result, but first of all, can I talk about the injury to Kyle? Did that affect the game in any way? It seemed quite a nasty injury at the time.
Yeah, he took a nut, he's got a dead leg, smashing his mouth, but it's part and parcel of being a goalkeeper, you know. You go up, you can still kick it, you can still save, you know, they didn't score after that, so he'd say he's alright, might struggle for Tuesday, but no, it didn't affect the game.
And the 2 goals, were they avoidable in your opinion?
Yes, tried to win the ball off a 6'2" centre forward that liked to roll people, which they were told. Lawrence Ball's gone flying in, he's rolled him, hit an unstoppable shot. Then the second one, Tonbridge should have played it back out to Chris Piper to put another ball underneath their bar, and he's hit, I don't know what he's hit, and they've broken us and scored. So both could have been avoided, which I was disappointed with. That's part and parcel of a young, inexperienced team to do the right things.
And Chris Piper had a great game, I thought. You played him on the left. Is that his best position? We saw him in the middle in the second half and seemed to be running the game, really.
No, if you look in the first half, every time it came to Chris, he was playing balls around the corner into Billy Medlock. They've got an understanding, the same at Welling. So it's no different at Welling. So we win 3-1 at Welling, regardless what team they put out. When we lose today, and your question is Chris Piper's position best on the left? He done magnificent there on Tuesday night. Done well first half tonight, and then I changed the system and brought him inside. And he done equally as good. Chris can play anywhere. Chris has got that ability to find a pass from A to B. So no, Chris can play left, he can play right, and play in the middle. So answer to that question, Jim, I don't think he's out of position on the left hand side.
Okay. And second half, a pretty decent response. We really stretched them at times and had some great chances, and really were very unlucky at times not to score. Billy had a great chance; it just seemed to skim the post. So you must have been pleased at least with that response that we put up in the second half.
Yes, but then they hit the post 3 times. So for us scoring 2 or 3 goals, they could have had another 4 or 5. That's because we left gaps by pushing forward a lot, which I asked them to. You know, I'm not in for the game to be a 2-2 draw, or it'd be nice to get a draw at the end of the day. But if we get that second goal, we go and get the third goal. You know, the penalty goes in after 5 minutes of the second half. It's a totally different game again. You know, you've got 40 minutes, 45 minutes to score a goal with injury time. Wasn't to be. I've got another 2-3 injuries that I've got to assess. You know, Nathan Campbell's gone down again with a knock to his leg. But to get centre half in for or whatever I've tried for the last 2 weeks to no avail, and people ain't letting anyone go. So I'm going to be on the phone again this weekend when I leave here to try and get another player. And if I can, it'd be great. If I can't, I've got.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, and also the best of luck at Bognor. Not an easy place to go to. They seem to have been hitting a little bit of form recently. They had a bad start, but they're getting better, Bognor, so not an easy place to go to.
We went and watched them at Dulwich, and they just brought Jason Pryor back from Margate, so he's going to be a focal point for them, which he was against Dulwich. They beat Dulwich at Dulwich, so it shows that they're no mugs, and that's it. They had a bad start. They're starting to pick it up now. Best thing about these boys now is that they've lost today, but they've got a chance to rectify it on Tuesday. They haven't got to wait a whole week. And I wasn't too critical of them in the changing room because it could deplete the troops. So we're going Tuesday full of confidence and just see how we get on. But today it was one of them, you attack, we attack, and I think I've got trying to build the foundations to push on next year. Yes, we're going to go to the playoffs this year, as I've always said. Just it's a target for us. Whether we make it or not is a different matter. But I'm looking to see which players can make that push next year with me. When I bring a bit more experience in, which I'll be allowed to, and which ones can step up to play alongside them, and that's what I'm looking for. But the boys give me everything again today, as they've done all season, you know. And unfortunately, at this level, you know, that boy rolled Lawrence Ball next week and hit it over the bar, as he proved when he rolled Nathan Campbell. He's put it high over the bar. So it's one of those. Learn from it, get on with it, and dust themselves down and go again on Tuesday night.
Best of luck on Tuesday then, Steve.
Cheers, Jim.
Thanks a lot. Thanks.